A successful and fulfilling retirement is not about the money. Now, this may sound radical to you, especially coming from a financial planner, but I'm going to share with you some conversations that you may not be getting from your planner that would give you some insights in terms of pursuing your ideal retirement and the fact that it isn't all about the money. Hi, my name is Mark Singer, and for up-to-date information on retirement and retirement income, click on the link below and hit the notifications bell to be alerted to when we post new videos. So what is the typical conversation you have with your financial advisor? Typically about money, right? I mean, that's what we've told you about all along. This is what you need to think about when it comes to retirement. You build that nest egg, and when you reach that magic number, voila, retirement. You can go and do whatever you feel like you need to do, pursue your retirement dreams, and we're done. Congratulations. Not so fast. It's not all about the money. And let me share with you a conversation, just one of, I have with a client of mine that may give you some insights. So here's the deal. He has enough money. He's probably got somewhere in the vicinity of, I'm going to say, $3 million. And he just sold his business. And now he's going to the next chapter. Well, now he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't have an office to go to. He has no grandkids. He doesn't play golf or tennis. He doesn't have a country club he goes to. He has some friends that he does convene with. He has a weekly breakfast with them. They chat about politics and the sort. But he calls me up a couple of times a week and says, well, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning now. What am I doing the rest of the day? I didn't know this is what retirement was. Now, if you back up to before he retired, he felt like he had accomplished his goal. He had accumulated almost $3 million of assets, which was really enough to make sure that it would provide for he and his wife. So he thought he was all set, not knowing what the meant and what the actual landscape of retirement was, and the fact that once you do leave your office or the business you built, what do you do with the rest of your life? And how do you have a fulfilling retirement when money's not the issue? So what do you do and how do you prepare? So I'm going to give you a selfish plug right here because we're in the process of just completing the 4th book that I've published. And this is Don't Outlive Your Money in Retirement, 7 Key Steps to Take. And we'll be making that available shortly. But we do have some checklists that you can go through. See, when you were working, it was one thing. We were just looking to accumulate the assets. But now we're moving into retirement where it's the distribution stage. And if we have enough income, how do we really feel retirement? And this is one of the reasons why we put together our Masterclass for you. It's a more in-depth look at retirement and how to make sure that you don't make the common mistakes others have made. So click on the link below if you have an interest in viewing that. So we asked our clients a series of questions to get some better insight into the way they were thinking about their transition. We asked it in a couple of different ways. First, we asked what were they thinking when they were actually making the transition into retirement. And then once they transitioned, and it was 3, 5, 10 years later, what do they now think about and how did they overcome some of the fears that they had before? And I have one client, she's a single mom, raised a couple of boys, and her comment was she was afraid of, what was she going to do in retirement? What she found was she was able to spend more time on herself, doing things for herself. She'd spent so much time as a caregiver, and she was working in a hospital, that she didn't spend a lot of time, effort, or money doing the things she wanted to pursue. Now, she had enough money to retire. We already had the numbers done, but it's not about the money. She had to find her own voice, if you will, her own mission, her own passion. And what she did was She's volunteered for a couple of organizations, one nationally. She's doing more for herself, and she's really pursuing a very fulfilling and rewarding retirement, more so than she ever believed. This was very different than the story I just told you, where he really doesn't know what he's going to do now. And no matter, even though he has more money than she does, he has 3 million, she has 1 million, he's not being fulfilled and he's not getting a rewarding retirement. Another set of answers I got, and it was common, they wanted to travel. Well, hopefully we will all be able to travel again. Some of my clients play some golf, but they may not play 7 days a week. I mean, I can 3 days a week, and that's enough for me. I have a couple of grandchildren. I can go visit them, hopefully sooner than later. Do the babysitting that I had done for my now 6-year-old. I was doing a couple times a week. That's fulfilling for me. I look forward to that in retirement, as many of my clients do. But if you don't have that purpose, that passion, that pursuit of something that it is really important to you, no matter how much money you have, it may be difficult to really truly find that joy in retirement. So what I want you to do is think about, it's a phrase that I've used with my clients. It's called taking the mystery out of the decision-making process. Once you've figured out that you're not going to outlive your money, once you've figured out that if you spend the money today, it'll be all right tomorrow, like going on a vacation or doing a home improvement or buying a car, whatever it is, if the finances are all set and you've taken the mystery out of the decision-making process on the finance side, find something fixed, concrete, that you can pursue so that you can be fulfilled here in your heart and in your head. Go get some education, go give back, go do what you need to do. Whatever is important to you, that's where you're going to find a happy and fulfilled retirement. And that's where, when I started out, that retirement is not about the money. For those who have the money, it's much more than just the money. I hope that you understand what I'm talking about. I'm sure you have friends who have been there. If you'd like, please subscribe to our channel. If you enjoyed this video, hit the notifications bell. Tell a friend. Thank you very much for watching, and I truly do hope you enjoy the retirement journey.